I am Eduardo Miranda, professor in computer music in the School of Humanities and Performing Arts in the Faculty of Arts. And also I am director of the Interdisciplinary Center for Computer Music Research. In the center, we welcome researchers from all over the world. We develop a number of projects. Perhaps the most significant ones are projects to do with using computers to compose music. We are pioneers in this field of computer-aided composition. A few years ago, I wrote a book called Composing Music with Computers. And this book has been used by many universities around the world to teach this topic. One of the projects that we are very well known for the development, and we are pioneers of, is to use computer simulations to compose music with. For example, we have simulations of the behavior of insects, and we use these simulations to generate data in which we can translate into music. This composition is perhaps the best example of this, where we applied software systems that my students developed in the laboratory, and we managed to make this to sound musical in a way in which the public out there would recognize as a piece of pleasurable music to listen to. The first movement of Mind Pieces is called Rewind, and it was composed with data generated from one of the simulations we developed in our laboratory. In this movement, the computer-generated materials merge into a bird song that I heard when I visited Brazil a few years ago, and this bird song stayed in my mind, and I found it quite appropriate to quote this bird song within the context of a computer-generated piece of music. I think for a composer like me who is working in a university, the greatest challenge and also pleasure is to be able to take research that is highly academic out of the university to the public, so that the public can understand what we do and how our research can impact and can change. The music industry in the UK is huge, and the research we do here contributes to this industry by giving more tools to composers to create new music and new ideas about music.